This is the very first raid mode mission.
Uh, dimensional shifting and cropping and such to get the shot just right. It kind of wanted to squish the image.
So
we just plug it in.
So yeah, if you want to face me, one cool thing about Revelations is running around, you can hold L, you can strafe, you can move and shoot at the same time. So it really gives you a lot of freedom of movement. Not really common in RE games. Look at him go. Look at that sidestep.
There are you want to talk about the aim modes and stuff too?
Yeah, there's also a first-person aiming mode, which I think you might be using now. I'm not sure.
I'm not. I did turn it off. That was earlier, but yeah, you can aim in first person, and even in first person, you can still move and move and aim at the same time.
Yeah.
There's also a gyroscopic aiming mode, where if you hold the aim button down, you can use the 3DS's gyroscope to actually aim. So it kind of immerses you a little more.
So here you can see he's got a life meter above him, and you can see how many actual hit points damage he's taking. And that's just a very basic enemy. So he goes down fast. Another one shows up.
Yeah.
Shooting him in the legs takes him down like you might expect.
Yeah, headshots are worth a lot of damage.
Quick access to your knife. You can stab very quickly back to your gun. D-pad switches between all your weapons very quickly.
I feel like the knife feels very practical in this game because it's a one button thing. I think for the first time ever.
Yeah, you just tap X, boom, knife is out.
Yeah, and especially Jill's knife attack. It's really quick and it has a good range because it's a thrust attack.
Pick up some ammo. So yeah, again, the point for these is point for raid mode is you are graded on your performance. So the faster you get through, the better you get through. You get more BP, which are battle points. This room actually is a good example of the enemy variance. So this guy is really huge, and therefore is a lot tougher than the regular.
Oh God, help us!
Oh God!
Oh my God!
So he's currently destroying Chris somewhere, but he is still. Whoa!
My kingdom for a grenade.
But you can still take them down. But yeah, these are an example of the variance. So that shield icon next to his name means he's more resilient. He can take more damage. And therefore, that's visually represented by him being twice as big as everything else. You may have noticed really quick in there, I did a dodge. There is a dodge ability, if you push the analog pad right before they hit you, you do totally dodge out of the way, and it gives you a chance to get out without having to waste any ammo or, Whoa.
I see that as a bit of a nod to RE3.
Yeah, it is kind of that.
Where they introduced a similar mechanic.
One thing is hard is to talk in a mic and play a 3DS game at the same time.
Especially one that's hardwired to a big box.
Yeah, the dev units are always tethered.
Yeah.
So I think
Whoa.
So yeah, we got sneak attack.
We did. And me without an herb.
And yeah, when your partner is injured, you can see their face show up on the screen as, oh no, I'm almost dead. Oh, so, whoa. Yeah, so here's another example of a variant. He's really small, but he's super fast.
That was pretty much the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. He was crawling at me at top speed. Oh.
Just shambling.
There's also monsters that shoot projectiles at you.
Yeah, this guy's almost like a sniper enemy. I'm trying to get him to bait him to shoot. Oh, he's down. He's staggering.
I can't figure out what his weak point is that we're hitting, but whatever it is, it does killer damage.
Yeah, so that's a good example there of your partner can start shooting them to stun them, shoot their knees. You can run up and do some melee attacks that don't waste any ammo.
Ooh.
Although, raid's not so much about conserving ammo as it just is about speed and efficiency. So if you can get through as quickly as you can, that's usually better. But you do get more points for the more enemies you rout.
Right.
Not kill. I do love the touches in here of the cafeteria. I've been trying to figure out what kind of soda has been these soda machines. I'm obsess over these weird things.
Yeah. I guess we can't say.
Some kind of grape.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lemon lime. variant. I'm sure they're infested with disease.
This is another variant. He's got these huge claw arms. Obviously, will deal even more damage than standard enemy.
You know he did.
So this guy has a fist next to his face, or to his
What does that mean?
He will hit even harder.
Oh boy.
But I have to admit, I've started, having played this a bit already, I've started with, I think I've got a pistol that's a little bit better than your average pistol and has some of those custom parts already equipped, so I might have some extra stopping power, like my shotgun.
Oh
here.
yeah, you just reminded me that I also had a better pistol that I wasn't using.
So yeah, knocked him down in like one hit.
My goodness.
Now he's slowly getting up. So yeah, this shotgun, I think I have something equipped that gives it like the spread. You might see all the hit points that show up of how much damage it's dealing. It's like dealing way even more than a usual shotgun. And then you finish the level. Yeah, you punch the BSAA emblem, and that completes one round. So here you see the different rankings you get. And you get a lovely genocide bonus for killing everything in the level. But
that's a nice name.
There you can see, you know, how it grades you, a percentage of your accuracy, enemies routed, the damage you dealt, and then you get BP awarded, and that BP you can then take into, and there you can see I've leveled Jill up to level 5. Certain weapons have requirements on them, you know, that you can only equip this gun because it's so good at level 5. It has more slots to equip pieces of, you know, custom parts with. Mm-hmm. And then also at the end of each map, this is kind of the main draw of raid mode, is at the end of each match you get some kind of loot drop, which in this case is a handgun, PC 356 level 3. Level 3 is designating what level you need to be to use the gun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, these are all the things we get as a result of getting a rank S and a rank A. So we got some cool loot.